And we are back on live here at Malkerns Country Club. This is the ECA Tri-Nationals T20I series. Today we are having the battle between Lesotho and Mozambique. Joining me here today are the two captains of those prestigious teams, as well as my umpire here, Alicio. We will be heading on to the toss today. Alicio, up to you, my man.
Morning, captains. To the toss. This is head. This is tail. Head.
Heads is the call. Tails.
Tail.
Tails it is.
Tail.
My guy, what is it that you would like to do this day?
I think we want to bowl.
You want to go for bowling? Why would that be your choice?
Depending on how we perform yesterday. Yeah, I think we could do better than yesterday.
You think you have got a better advantage? So are there any changes going on today in the squad?
No, there won't be any changes.
Okay, all the best, my man.
Thank you.
Okay, you are back again with Mozambique. They just elected to bowl first. How comfortable are you?
For us, anything for us, it's a cricket.
It's a cricket.
Yeah, we only choose who batting first and who's gonna bowling first. Nothing's gonna change since our plan, our mentality, it's the same. Yeah, just to play our cricket.
All right.
Yeah.
All the best, my guy, going into the game.
Thank you.
All right, and that is it from the two skippers who are heading on. Lesotho won the toss, elected to bowl first. This is the ECA Tri-Nationals T20I series, proudly powered by Batball, of course with its broadcasting partners SportWatch, as well as Pitch Vision YouTube. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Bali Dlamini signing out this morning live at Malkerns Country Club. And welcome back. This is Mbali Lamini coming to you live from Malkerns Country Club. It is yet another amazing cricket going on here. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-National T20I series of 2026, proudly powered by Bad Ball, of course, with its broadcasting partners, Sport Pitch Vision, YouTube streaming for our lovely viewers at home. We are yet to witness yet another fantastic day of crazy and absolutely lovely cricket in Eswatini. This is day number 3, match number 5. The Lesotho men's team is going against Mozambique men's team. Yet another battle with those two teams. We do hope to see some more exciting cricket with Lesotho pushing in more, as they are also coming back to be facing Mozambique once again. And that's it with Lesotho trying to keep Mozambique's team up to a catch. We have seen some absolutely amazing cricket here going on between those two teams. Of course, Mozambique has had their star João Jorge as well as Farik trying to push the team up. And we've had to see the Kamatis pulling up as well. Yet another boundary there into the very first over. This match is just kicking off with a couple of runs already stacked on it. That one just managed to stay quite low. Hardridge getting that stall from that by run. The stunning ball. The Lesotho man won the toss coming into this first match of the day and elected to bowl in field first. Of course, hoping that they will get to enjoy the match and try to restrict. There was a nick there, and then just like that, he scored. Exceptional catch there by the wicketkeeper. Astonishingly good. That was perfect. That was a lovely catch there from Khali, taking the very first wicket of Mozambique. And just like that, Lorenzo walks out, leaving pitch with only just facing 2 balls with 0 runs from his name. That was Mozambique collecting their very first wicket into the match. Well, this keeper is going to be very proud of his team. Definitely taking instructions as per and on the dot. That last wicket was the wrap up from this over, leaving the Mozambique men's team running up at 11 runs for the loss of 1.
Better? Bowlers right arm over the wicket, 6 balls to come. Let's play.
Counter is coming into the attack. This very second over. Bowling to the infamous Zhao Zhuo. Nicely plucked with the just missing point, and that as a boundary. Definitely not pressured anyhow there, taking that nice down the edge, recording yet another boundary there. Started off with innings with the pair between Zhao Zhuo and Laurencio, both having played the previous 2 matches they've had playing off Eswatini and Mozambique as well. Zhao Zhuo, who is now heading the tournament at 126 runs with an average of 126 as well. Ooh! That would have been quite a catch. Lesotho seems to be moving into this game quite swiftly.
Yes, that's your leg.
Definitely a nice stop there. It's blocked up. That was quite the full toss. Could they possibly catch up to it? Tries to stop it with the foot. Unfortunately, missed to the boundary rope, and that's recording yet another 4 runs off this over. Yet another full toss that was flicked, going up for square leg, and it has gone yet again for another boundary. Mozambique is definitely keeping on getting all those boundaries in, taking those single runs as well as those 4 boundaries. We are still yet to see and experience sixes. Nicely placed there, front foot. That was a nice card. Nice drive there. It is quite the morning here in Eswatini, Malkerns Country Club. The sun is out. Field is looking nice at Gwen. Outfield as quick as it has been, and it's definitely proving to be getting quicker by the day. Full toss once again. That must have been a hard one. And just like that, they've risked it. I think it was a bit of adrenaline though pumping. Freestyling and trying to get it back to his keeper. He thought he had it. Mozambique manages to steal yet once again another run. That is a wrap up on this over. That's the second over gone. We're still yet to have 18 more overs experiencing this as the series powered by Bedbo with its broadcasting partners Sport Water as well as Pitch Vision YouTube channel. Please do click and like, comment, and get as involved as possible you could, just to enjoy and watch the series going on between the three nations. Thus, as day number 3, match number 5. We'll be having yet again match number 6 later in the afternoon. Battle against Lesotho and Eswatini. Nicely placed there. Hold it exactly where he wanted him to play it towards. Absolutely stunning. Well played. And it's in the air. That's the one. That is the first mass of 6 going off, leaving the pitch and visiting the neighboring surroundings of this beautiful Malkerns Country Club. And that is George taking it off with the first 6 runs of the match. Absolutely stunning, beautiful shot there by George. And of course, you let George get comfortable enough in the crease, he will definitely be bringing you some trouble. It is quite a beautiful morning. And that is the partnership between George and Joss Bulele, building up from 9 balls at 21 runs. Definitely cooking up something nice there. The game plan for Lesotho was to try and restrict Mozambique as hard as they could. But with the George and how comfortable he's now gotten on the crease, he has started off hitting those big boundaries. It might definitely prove to be a challenge. The skipper, it's a piso. That was a bit wide there. And yet again, another beautiful straight to the side screen there. Another beautiful bounder from George clearing on a straight shot for 4 runs. Missed that one. That was definitely a beautiful ball by the skipper. It's a piece of Lesotho. Astonishingly good ball there delivered by the young man. That is the over being called by the umpire. Switching it on, ripping up the third over. This is the morning game, day number 3, match number 5. Giving it the second matchup between Lesotho and Mozambique. It's the second battle between the two nations as well. And we will be facing off yet another meet-up between Lesotho and Eswatini in the afternoon. Going back on as Kauta, that was quite wide there. Definitely gonna need to ball the run again. Much costly extras for Lesotho. Nicely plugged the straight to the covers. Nicely fielded as well. Good stop. Remember, we are streaming live for our viewers at home. Wherever you are, you can definitely tap in. Wherever, whenever. 2 matches play in a day. First match in the morning starts at 9:30. Second match starts exactly at 2 p.m. on the dot. On the dot, you can get to watch and enjoy this beautiful, lovely matches. On YouTube, you can get Pitch Vision's channel, on the Pitch Vision channel, where it is streaming for all the countries worldwide, as well as a Sport VOD streaming for India, Bangladesh, Nepal, as well as Sri Lanka. Absolutely gonna be a beautiful day here at Malkerns Country Club. Coming to you live with us broadcast today. On the commentary behind the scenes is Bali Tamini. Quite losing his line there, Kauta. Going to be giving off quite some expensive runs to Mozambique, because you definitely gotta have to have a plan. Bit wide there, leg side, and it has gone. Yet another white ball awarded. Has had quite the extras awarded. 5 white balls just in this over. Quite expensive and dead. There it is, there is the line. And that is gone for 4 runs. Nicely tapped nicely tapped by the young man. Joss getting yet another boundary, recording it into his astonishingly good and coming up record in this tournament. Played quite the third man short on the previous ball. Just a young tap, a bit full. Dangerous. Batting from the young Joss Bulele. And that is a wrap up on the 4th over. This was quite a wicket with only just a single boundary, recording 9 runs overall on the wicket. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-Nationals T20I series, presented to you and powered by Batball with its broadcasting partners. SportVater streaming for countries like India, Nepal, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, of course, as well as the Pitch Vision YouTube channel, bringing it live to you wherever you are, however you can, worldwide. That was quite the line there, and nicely placed by João Jorge, straight to the covers, going for the boundary. He has definitely managed to get his power behind that ball, recording yet another boundary. 4 runs, Lefuler Monantane to João Jorge. 4 runs to played straight to the covers there. Lefuler has managed to get himself 2 wickets from this tournament, especially playing against Mozambique. He has managed to get himself 2 wickets with an economy of 8, and his best was indeed being conceding 32 runs from the last match they played with Mozambique.
Yeah, of course.
Quite the movement there, quite the folding. Mozambique trying to get it in between the spaces, but Lesotho is just keeping it tight. Absolutely beautiful stuff there. Nicely given, that stayed low. Couldn't even get to contact that. Joss trying to practice how to get on that one. That was a very beautiful ball by Lefuler. I was just having a conversation with the other gentleman from Lesotho, telling them of how hard I've been trying to practice pronouncing the names, especially because it could be tricky, you know. Once you miss maybe just a single letter from the word, you have totally now called up a whole different name. And that is a wrap up on that over. We're coming back to the 5th over is now finished, and we are running at 9 runs with 0 wickets taken from this over. George is standing at 32 runs from 13 balls. Dross is starting at 14 from 15 balls. That is quite the partnership from these two men. Slowly but surely, they're definitely going to get the. We are streaming live to you, our lovely viewers at home. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-National T20I series of 2026 coming to you. Dr. Katsi places it on leg, and just like that, it is collected by Khan. Lesotho man yet again record themselves yet another very important and powerful wicket. They have managed to, however, get George to be leaving this field just before the end of the power play. George leaves the field. Not quite happy with that one, with only just 32 runs from 13 balls. That was quite impressive catch, and definitely a smartly placed ball by the new bowler, Katsi. Tanki Katsi coming on from Lesotho. That is nicely, and a beautiful wicket collected by this Lesotho man. Dross loses his partner there, who had quite taken his time getting into the game and balancing it out with him as well. Lesotho men have yet again managed to take on their second wicket into the match, getting out the most dangerous hitter for Mozambique, George, just before the end of the power play. Last over into the power play, and just like that, George is gone. A Lesotho man will definitely be happy to see him leave this field. He is, however, as an astonishing all-rounder. I did say that last night from that previous unmatch between Eswatini and Mozambique. He wasn't actually planning on bowling, complaining about his back, but because his captain forced him to, he ended up getting a good 2 wickets. Now would you look at that? Started off with a pretty wide ball there. He's definitely going to find a way to fix that one. Katsi coming back. placing it a bit wide there, trying to tempt him into making just a small mistake and getting him in out like that. I mean, that wicket from Joe George was definitely placed on the leg side. Of course, hoping that he would just plug it, going for 4 runs. But indeed, that was collected nice and calmly by Malkerns of the Lesotho men's team. Lovely line there, lovely line. Laying on a perfect line. Perfect line and length there. We are wrapping up the 6th over, the wrap up of the power play. That is it, with Mozambique men at 56 runs after 6 overs for the loss of 2 important wickets. That was the over from Tangikati with a beautiful over, with just only conceding 1 run and getting himself 1 wicket as well. That's a perfect over. Do tune in, do plug in for both the morning and afternoon matches. Afternoon match will be Eswatini battling it out with Lesotho once again. They met for the 2nd time. We are streaming live, coming to you with our broadcasting partners, Sport streaming for India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, as well as Bangladesh. We also have the Pitch Vision YouTube for the rest of the world, for you to enjoy and tune in to this plugged, locked-in session of non-stop cricket. This tournament has, of course, started on the 2nd of June, and we'll be pushing it till the 7th of June as well. However, tomorrow is the rest day. That is a day for the teams to get some time, recuperate, maybe see a couple of views at the beautiful Eswatini. And then we will be heading back, yes, once again on Saturday, on the 6th of June, plugging into yet another beautiful session from these countries. Quite the appeal there. Lesotho is thirsty for yet another wicket. It is yet another important that they would want to get in here. It is Farid, the Mozambican wicketkeeper, as well as a very powerful batter. He does put in some really good shots in there, collecting those important much needed runs for Mozambique. Nicely plugged there, going straight. Just getting quicker by a day though.
No worries, easy boys. Just a good shot, boys. No worries, boys.
Nicely placed there, straight to the ground. This is quite a quick outfall. I've just been saying that, commenting on the very same issue here. Placing your bet on the line of the ball, especially if it's a ball with a bit of pace there.
Oh yeah. Come on boy, come on boy, come on boy.
That was nice and straight, nicely played as well by Farik. Slowly getting into his game, slowly plugging in. Still yet to see maybe one of the bigger hits, sixes from him, if Lesotho gives him the chance. Quite the confusion there from just tapping the ball a lot with his foot, and however they would be able to take the single run anyways. A wrap up of the 7th over, with the Mozambican men with their current run rate checking at 9.4 runs per over. Of course, Mozambique wanted to bet first, would have wanted to bet first just to, pull in quite the score, plug in a big score for them to play, with the hopes that they'll definitely get to manage and plug Lesotho down. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-National T20I series coming to you on your screens today, and it is powered by Batball, with its broadcasting sponsors, of course, broadcasting partners. That is SportVod, coming in and streaming for countries like India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, as well as Nepal. We also have a Pitch Vision YouTube channel coming to you, streaming for the rest of the world. That is Ketsi coming back for his second over. That was quite a miss on that ball. Farik might have just experienced his heart pumping with the almost wicket there. Unfortunately, the keeper, I don't know, he slipped or something, but he was definitely getting under that ball. A hard miss there. Might just need to get himself on the check there. I think the game is still okay. And of course with T20 match, it is quite a limited match. Of course, you need to be scoring and plugging in runs every single over. Nicely punched out. That is gone. Nicely played, straight to the covers. Missed it. That was a nice shot. He's probably annoyed by the previous ball. Was almost getting out, of course. That was quite the amazing shot there from Farik. Spider-Man, the super Spider-Man for the Mozambique team, wicket keeping for them. Oh, quite to the turmoil going on in this field. From getting the ball from one deep end to yet another one. And that is his very first 6 runs awarded to Farik. I knew that one is coming. Farik and George with the big shots. That's definitely their stuff. Yet another 6 runs awarded to the Spider-Man wicketkeeper of Mozambique. This is the ECA. Ooh, that was quite the miss there. We might just be getting yet another wicket from this over. First ball has come in and it promises to deliver yet another wicket. Absolutely astonishing, absolutely stunning. Wicket keeper Tlali for the Lesotho men's team. That one is definitely a Superman. I've seen some pretty awesome dives coming in from him. Goes to show as to how comfortable he's gotten to his role in the team. I think once someone gets to understand and know what is expected from him in a team, it just makes everything simpler and everyone gets to know. Leg side, and that is gone for days. Of course, I've been saying since the tournament started that in this field that we're playing on and with the pitch that we have, you plug anything on the leg side, it is gone for days. 4 runs awarded there. The over being taken on by Lefuler. He's gonna need to try and get his line back on straight here, otherwise it would definitely cost him, and of course cost his team as well.
I like it, boy.
Lovely ball there. With Lefuera's bowling, we could definitely be having yet another wicket here from the Lesotho man's team.
Lovely boy.
Nicely pressed there, and with that stop there, it just cost them yet another missile, costing the Lesotho man team 4 runs taken after the boundary. Tough one there to the lad. That is Farik on strike, getting on to build up quite the momentum here for the Mozambican men, and is definitely getting comfortable into it and building up that kind of stability into the team. Definitely going up to the mid or the batting of the team. By the time they come in, they'll find that there's very little pressure or no pressure at all coming on. Taking those single runs. Nicely taken, of course. That is the end of the over. That's the 9th over gone. Wrapping it up. Just a reminder to our viewers back at home, wherever you are, at workplace, on the road, or you're driving, you are tuned in to the ECA Ubuntu Tri-National T20I series of 2026, coming to you on the live broadcast. The voice behind is Marilamini, just a girly girl from Eswatini. We are broadcasting with our broadcasting partners, of course, being a Sport Vote streaming live, coming to you in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, as well as Sri Lanka. We're also coming to you with Page Vision's YouTube channel, streaming for everyone all around the country. Please do tune in for our afternoon match as well. We will be having the battle between the Lesotho men's team and the Eswatini men's team. Partnership between the two men, Jos Ulele and Farik, is building up now. Just from 23 balls, they are running at 41 runs for the Lesotho men, and their score after 9 overs is now at 96 runs from only losing just 2 wickets.
Waiting. Oh, stay there.
Played to the covers. Lesotho man managing to get in one run there. Ooh, that was straight. Lovely, lovely placed. Keeping it tight. Keeping it tight. That is Lefulere. Lefulere taking on 3 overs and only conceding 30 runs with no wicket. And that's a wrap up on the over from Team Kulu, with only 3 runs conceded and with an economy of 3.6. That was his first over, wrapping up by the 10th over. Tamai seems to be building on and coming back into the attack.
Come on, Matami.
Tried diving for that one. Unfortunately, it was way past him, moving really fast. Nicely placed in the covers. Malkerns knows exactly why he is playing in that position. Definitely has everything under control there. That was a poor shot. Dragging the ball from offside down to the onside. Definitely not what he wanted to do either. Nice ball there. Had a bit of a height. Quite slow. Definitely beautiful ball there to Farik. Catch it, there was the call in the field. Seriously, just plucking it above cover, managing to still in one single run there. That is a wrap. That is a wrap. That is a wrap on the 11th over. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-National T20I series, proudly powered by Bad Ball. Quite the interest there in part with Bad Ball, having us to get to this astonishingly beautiful series that we have that is running and going on here live at Malkerns Country Club.
Yes, sir. Is one my time again? My time. No.
Wanted to go for yet another run. It seems that Joss is now tired of just taking singles. Might just be putting their perfect partnership at stake here. It's been quite the partnership they try to build up near. Managing to get in those necessary runs for the team. That is Team Kulu coming back to bowl. Quite the ball there. Quite the ball there. Team Kulu seems to be having his over quite under control here. Just placing the ball exactly where he wants the batter to play it to. Only single run taken there. I should applaud, however, Malkerns there, he does seem to be quite focused into the game. Does seem to be paying a lot of attention. Had him say some analysis to his teammates. Oh, that was a tough one. It slipped there and it is gone for yet another boundary for the Mozambican man's team. Quite the mistakes there. That was quite a mistake. Slid for it, unfortunately. Couldn't get much control there. However, that was quite the over from Team Kulu.
Come on, Tommy, come Tommy.
That is plugged down to the dips and nicely taken and nicely returned as well. Nicely placed. What a line. What a perfect line and length from Tamai. Absolutely stunning. That is some sweet bowling from the young man. That is it! Bowled him! Gone for days! Uyaivange Goku! What the celebration, quite the celebration from the Lesotho men. Absolutely astonishing. Beautiful wicket. Bowled him. He just knew from the sound of the wickets, that cracking sound. Beautiful wickets from Tamai. His bowling is quite the trap there. Swung for it. Unfortunately, he missed it. That is the young Jose Bulele from Mozambique leaving the field here after settling in for so well and pushing on quite the score for the Mozambican team. Thus as the ECA Ubuntu Tri-Nationals T20I series proudly brought to you by Badbo with its broadcasting sponsors, Sport Water streaming for India, Nepal, as well as Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. And we also have Pitch Vision YouTube streaming live for all viewers globally. Do tune in. We've just experienced yet a beautiful wicket. That is Mozambique dropping yet another wicket, giving it to Lesotho. Hard swing there. Tamai. Definitely planning on pulling on yet another wicket there.
I like your boy. That's my boy.
It's in the air, quite the drop there. Tamai, definitely the trap. I'd call him a speed trap because what is this? Frustrating the Mozambican batters here.
Bowlers right arm over the wicket, 6 balls to come.
Skim in. Yeah, skim in. Let's get to the back. Hey, I ain't not going to get up one. Come on, boy. What, boy, what? Yeah, my parceiro. Calma. Parceiro. Love the boy. Here? Kai. Come on, boy. Hey.
Absolutely beautiful bowling. Oh, Lesotho has come back with yet another different plan for Mozambique here. One thing about Lesotho with the slow bowls going for Mozambique definitely frustrates them. I think that's the difference between Eswatini and Lesotho. Mozambique enjoys playing those paced bowls, and yet Lesotho here is definitely frustrating the team. It's in the air. Ooh! He did quite come in hard there. Played long off. Quite the folding there from the young man. I think the pressure from him just coming in hard for that ball was what troubled that catch that could have been Lefulere trying to plug in yet another wicket. Unfortunately, that was dropped.
Lovely Matami, lovely Matami, lovely Matami. Lovely boys, lovely boys, lovely boys.
Nicely played there, offside. Quick return as well. Beautiful cricket, beautiful cricket. Sweet return from Ketsi. Ooh. Straight to the keeper's gloves, putting it on the money. Definitely some sweet bowling there. In the air, and that one connected nicely. Thrown off to the roof. Recording six runs. Beautiful shot, beautiful shot. Well played. Nicely plugged there. Oh, that was quite the fielding. Quite the fielding there, if I must. Felt the fit would be a better choice. Surprisingly so. 4 runs are recorded. Mozambique men are going at 120 runs after losing 3 wickets. Leg side, and that is plugged off. It is gone, thrown out of this field. That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shot to the anything leg side is quite dangerous. Quite the partnership building on between Vieira and Farik. Farik just had quite the push today. I did say that he was one of the dangerous man in Mozambique batting's order, running at 61 runs after 38 balls. Definitely building it up and nicely taking it. It's in the air. Could he take it? Nicely done. Well fielded. Nicely timed on that one. The skipper is there, misses it, and it is gone. In the air. There is absolutely no ways he is catching that straight to the tents. Collected by the tent, of course. That was an amazing 6 runs. The people on the stands quite shook there. Hold. It is up once again, not getting there, missing it. 4 runs again. This is quite the over, expensive over. Farik is now definitely into his game, definitely in his zone. Might just be the next batter to collect yet another century in the tournament. He is pushing at 75 runs from 41 balls. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful shots there. And it is up again. Can you collect it? Tamai definitely picks that one up with the young dance there. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful catch. He definitely is tired of him being inside this field. Had some massive shots there being collected. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nicely tagged catch there by Kawuta. Kawuta picks it up. Sweet stuff, sweet stuff. Mozambique losing yet another wicket. The Vieira leaves Vieira leaves the field. Not so happy about that. He had managed, however, to push up the scorecard, his own scorecard, and for Mozambique staying in a bit longer and had quite built up that partnership between him and Farik. It had been promising. Just from 10 balls, he has managed to get on a 10-9, but he has quite built a rapport with Farik, having quite that stabilizing partnership. Kawuta has yet collected himself 2 more wickets into this match, as well as the skipper. Bit full, that was definitely plucked up. First ball coming in, and that was taken out. Well, tell you what, Farik, the Mozambican captain, definitely didn't come here to pay. He has been joined in by the skipper for the Mozambican man's team. Him just like that, plugged, gone. Uyayiva ngoku. Ziyakhala ke manje, yet again another wicket. Pulled him. He is leaving the pitch after staying on for so long, and definitely building that rapport with the Mozambican men. At 159 runs, they have yet lost another wicket. 5 wickets falling, and that is the man who had just gotten himself comfortably enough inside this field, getting all those boundaries, getting all those 4 sixes. Huge clap, standing up for the man who has tried and pushed the game so hard. That is Farik, living the field into the dugout. After facing 43 balls, he gets off with 78 runs. Quite the push from this young man here. Mozambique is running at 159 runs. And yet another wicket that has been recorded by Tsapiso. Skipper gets yet another one. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Important wicket for Lesotho. That is definitely 4 runs, no one D. 4 runs at gone. I will say that, however, now the Mozambican men, they could just keep on swinging. I think they've placed quite the score. Over 160 runs recorded in just 16 overs. That is definitely quite the push. And I'll applaud the Lesotho men's team for definitely trying to plug that one down. What a return. Nice return. Good. I'm seeing quite those the series going on. And that is the Mozambican skipper, Augustino. That is it. Nicely plugged straight into the deep covers. Taken by Malkerns. Quite the return, one bounce into the bowler's glove. That is the skipper finishing off his over. Quite the over from the skipper. Definitely put on 12 runs from this over, recording yet another wicket, placing the Mozambican man at 165 after 17 overs for the loss of 5. Kauta, the man who just took the recent wicket, gets yet another over.
Bowler, right arm over the wicket, 5, 6 balls to come. Sorry, yeah.
Augustino going on with the young Kamate. Quite the bowling from this man we've experienced. Young Kamate putting on the board straight to Moz. I think one thing you should know about someone who's going to be catching the ball, you can tell that this ball is definitely taken. And Moz just wasn't convincing quite enough. Dropped that one. There's quite been a lot of drop catches. There've been quite the drop catches from the Lesotho men's team, and I think that has gotten quite costed them. And had Mozambique build up this much, getting into the score that they're at now. This is a tournament powered by Bad Ball, and it is definitely going to be quite helpful with the cricket development from these 3 nations. Just seeing the skills that are relayed in this series, quite amazing, quite beautiful. We are broadcasting live, of course, coming from Malkerns Country Club to you on your screens wherever you are. India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. We've got SportVOD streaming for you. And YouTube dropped once again. Quite the turmoil going on for Lesotho here. The number of catches they've dropped, I think at this point they would get up to the 10 that they would necessarily need to get all the Mozambican batters out. And of course, I will applaud the running in between the wickets, between these 2 men, Augustino and Kamate. Definitely putting in the effort there, making use of the remaining last 3 overs. played straight. That one was gone. That was a firecracker taken. Dip mid-wicket, gone for a boundary. Skipper definitely put on some power. They got behind that ball. 4 runs. That's a bit of a wide. Quite the swing there from the skipper. Dang, why? Quite the swing there, quite a swing. Only last 2 overs left in the first innings. Lesotho won the toss and opted to field first. And we are seeing them now pushing to tighten Mozambique down. Not getting them up to 200, of course. That is a wrap up on the 18th over. 2 overs to go. Augustino and Kamate just building up from 10 balls at 17 runs. And we've seen some quite beautiful wickets coming from the Lesotho team. Collecting those catches, however, quite the number of dropped catches that have been there. First wicket dropped on the first over. Second wicket dropping, running the second ball of the 6th over. Third wicket dropping at the 13th over. And the 4th wicket of Vieira going off on the 16th over, then losing. Farid had quite the contribution to the team just on the 17th over. Quite the ball there from the skipper. I've come to notice that his balls stay low. That's quite the takeaway Mozambique would have to take. Quite dangerous, of course. Nicely played, nicely played. Could he get... Oh, nicely taken as well. And the man himself, Kauta, definitely gives it all. Didn't get quite the connection he was hoping for there. Nicely taking the runs in between the wickets. I think we just lost a shoe there. quite the running between these two men. That's how you know that Ziyalila Ngampela trying to push in and get in those runs. Some astonishing speed there. The skipper losing his shoe. But isikathulo masisale. Ngizohamba mna. Ooh, quite the ball there. Hard swing, and a mess up from Augustino. Jersey number 25. Nicely just overplayed over covers. Going for the second run. Beautiful running there from the duo. Absolute definite partnership. Building it on just from 15 balls, getting up to 22 runs. and that is mostly influenced by the singles and the double runs they're taking. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful over from the skipper. Absolutely astonishing. Only conceding 5 runs from this over. Had to keep it quite tight. And that is a wrap on the 19th over. We are going for the very last 6 balls of this match. This is the ECA Tri-National T20I series of 2026. Proudly powered by Bat Ball. Of course, with its broadcasting partners, SportVOD streaming live for you in India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, as well as Pitch Vision YouTube streaming for everyone all across the country, all across the world, wherever you are, your phones, your screens, your televisions. We are getting it live here at Malkerns Country Club. Behind this mic, behind the scenes, the voiceover is Marilamini. Nicely taken, nice backup as well. The boys going for the second one. Miscommunication there, could it be? Tough miss. They get up to take another one. Absolutely beautiful. Quite the miscommunication there from these two boys, trying to make the best out of the last 6 balls. Skipper there definitely pushing Kamate. Quite the morning here in Eswatini, Malkerns Country Club. That is Kauta going on for his 4th and last over. Straight to the middle stump. Well played by the young Kamate. They're definitely pushing for those double runs. Now the plan is to push. You tap, you go. You tap, you go. It is in the air and it has left the park once again. Yet another beautiful and astonishing massive shot. That is a lovely 6. Gone for days. It is plugged out left the field. And just like that, the skipper makes yet another use of the very 4th ball into the last over, getting himself a beautiful 6, running up to 22 runs after facing 13 balls. His very first 6 just got recorded. Beautiful. Didn't get quite the connection he needed there. They're missing it, and just like that, they've taken another run. I just love the way Mozambique manages to use the space in between the wickets, getting in those necessary runs. They have tried, however, to push it up to the 100, to the 200. It is in the air, and once again, it is gone off the park with the very last ball of this innings. They're recording yet another beautiful 6. That is the skipper, Augustino. That was definitely an amazing first innings with the Lesotho men's team winning the toss and electing to bat to bowl first and field The Mozambican men have, however, managed to score up to 200 runs, with João Jorge getting out after only pushing up 32 runs from 14 balls, as well as the man himself, the wicketkeeper Farouk, pushing up to 78 runs with the 43 balls being faced. Then the skipper, the captain, manages to get 30 runs from 15 overs. We've seen quite the bowling with the skipper himself, Sapiso, from 4 overs, conceding only 39 runs, getting 2 wickets, as well as a couple of the other wickets that followed as well. Please do join us in a few minutes as we come back for the second innings, as we watch the Lesotho men try to battle out and get onto 201 runs. See you in a few minutes. Mbali Dlamini signing out for a bit.
Charles.
Boia, pai. Frente, frente. Dead man, dead man. Dead man. Dead man. Passarinho. Tula, pai. Um atum, camate. Chica, pai. Camate. Só. Uma coisa, pai. Só, yeah. Joe, we are leaving. Who? Sure. You go in back. Young girl, you may laugh. Next time, please. Vamos, Costinha! Vamos, Agostinho! Vamos, Agostinho, vamos!
Morale a Castillo! Minsangu Lesotho lo bafana. Morale a Castillo!
Morale! Come on, Agostinho, come on!
We are back once again for the second innings of the first match. This is day number 3, match number 5. We are here watching Lesotho battle it out with the Mozambican man. The Lesotho team elected to to bowl first after winning the toss. And they have let Mozambique conjure up to 200 runs, and they do indeed need 201 runs to win. Recording the very first boundary of the match, that is BT Gabriel facing off the skipper Agostino, taking on the very first over of the match. This is a tournament proudly powered by Bad Ball, of course, with its broadcasting partners. Sportvot for countries outside, that being India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Nepal, as well as Peach Vision YouTube channel streaming for you live globally, wherever you are, in your screens, your cell phones, in your cars. Do tune in and enjoy the exciting matches being streamed live here at Malkerns Country Club in Eswatini. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-Nationals T20I Series 2026, brought to you live. Behind the mic is Mbali Dlamini, coming to you with the exciting and thrilling sessions from this very own lovely pitch. Leg side plugged, that is definitely going out for a boundary. Second boundary there from this over. Quite a ball there from the skipper, bowling it to Atlali, who are paired up with Letorale, the two men from the Lesotho men's team, kicking it off on the second innings of the first match today.
That's your leg.
Quite the field here for Mozambique. Definitely planning on keeping it tight.
Bowlers left arm for the wicket. 6 balls to count. Left play.
I might just be looking for a catch here. Kamate coming in to bowl the very second over of this innings. Starts off with a nice ball there, staying low. Proper line and proper length. Whoa, bowled on that side, bowled him! Very fast wicket of this match, taken off. Beautiful stuff there from the young Kamate. And just like that, he is gone. That's Latori walking off the pitch. After facing just 7 balls, he's gone, living on 5 runs. The very first beautiful wicket, Mozambique records into the innings. I was looking at a wicket being catchy, but however, it just managed to start it off with a bowler. Just like that, is gone for days. That is Latori walking off. Definitely not liking it. I mean, opening is quite nice, man. You've got so many big plans coming into the match. However, the other team has got a totally different plan coming into this match. And that was Letoroli living the match. Coming in is Lebona Justice.
Yes, that's your center.
Beautiful.
Just come over the wicket, 5 balls to come.
Beautiful views here at Malkerns Country Club. The breeze is coming from the end of the clubhouse. Beautiful body by Kamate. He is definitely going to be giving the Lesotho men a run for their money. Beautiful pieces that we're seeing from Kamate. Absolutely astonishing. That was absolutely astonishing. And that was a wrap on the beautiful over from Kamati, managing to get himself a nice wicket today, having Letoroli leave the match earlier than had planned. On beautiful over with 0 runs and 1 wicket. Absolutely beautiful. That is George Ho coming into the attack. He did complain of back problems early on. Hopefully that won't be much of a struggle. Looking like he's got the proper line. Definitely a necessity there. Mozambique keeping it tight. Lesotho might just be in trouble here. Oh, it is coming. The skipper is in trouble. His batter's inside, having quite the trouble here. Might just need to shout a few words from the dugout to them, eh? Tali! Seems as if he's losing it, man. Quite the lines they're coming from Zhao. What a ball. What a ball. Mozambique is ngenye. Uyayifaka inkukhu. It seems as if Klali really isn't interested in stepping for that ball. Zhao coming, gonna come back for his last ball. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, back our viewers at home, we are streaming coming to you live from Malkerns Country Club. Behind the commentator is Mali Lamini, delivering the amazing, beautiful stuff coming on here at Malkerns Country Club. We are watching the battle of the two teams, Lesotho and Mozambique, battling off, facing off on the second innings of the first match today. This is day number 3, match number 5, of course. Bringing it to you live. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-National T20I series, proudly powered by Batball. Definitely had the power and the push coming into this tournament, having the 3 nations come battle it out. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely astonishing. We are broadcasting for you, Sport Water broadcasting for India, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, and we have Sport Water for those 4 countries, and then we have the Pitch Vision YouTube channel streaming for all our viewers all around the world. You can stream, you can come in and join us as we show you the amazing, beautiful cricket that we have coming on in this field. Kamate back on for his second over, had quite a beautiful over, only concealing 0 runs and 1 wicket. Beautiful over he had. He's quite the gifted, talented man. Beautiful ball. That's got that. Oh, fielding. Beautiful stuff. There are some amazing fielding coming on into this field. Trust me when I tell you that this innings is bringing on the fiery aesthetic that was the young Emerson tightly fielding that ball.
Yeah. That's your send.
Beautiful ball there. Going straight for the wicket. Young Emerson isn't playing. Young Kamate isn't playing on missing. We've got our 2 umpires officiating the first match, the morning match. That is Mr. Elisio and Ntomizoto Mkhatshwa. coming in to officiate the beautiful battle between Lesotho men's team and Mozambique men's team. That is the end of the fourth over. The Lesotho men are running at 17 runs after the loss of 1 wicket. That is tied to the ball, coming from George. Mozambique is presenting quite the tight lines today. Sweet stuff, amazing stuff. Even the swing there from Lebone wasn't quite convincing. Mozambique definitely getting the pressure in here to Lesotho. Well, hello. That is George presenting yet another tight line. Very distinct. Mozambique men's team is definitely giving Lesotho men quite a run for their money. That is absolutely some beautiful stuff there from Zhao. Had the first maiden over, he might just be coming back on for another one. Last ball coming into this over, he might just have yet another maiden over. Quite disciplined for this man here. And just like that, he has lost it. Lost his line of pitch. The plan was either to just keep on bowling, maybe straight to the stumps or to the batter's feet, of course. Nicely pumped there, pummeled for the first boundary from Zhao George's overs. That wraps up the over from Zhao George, collecting only 5 runs with 0 wickets. He has, however, managed to keep it tight. They are both, together with Kamate, after bowling 2 overs, they've got both have maiden overs and both tied up at 5 runs each. The only difference is just the wicket Kamate collected bowling his first over. They are both stuck on 2.50 economy. Definitely some beautiful bowling we have seen from these two Mozambican men. Kamate will be taking on as a third over. The plan here is definitely to make the Lesotho men try and change maybe their game plan, but however, I think it's a bit late for that, changing your game plan just because people are bowling the proper line and length is not it. The only thing I feel you need to change at this point is you actually getting on the line off that ball instead of fishing for it, yeah? Tight line. The keeper might just collect something coming from this over from Kamate. Nicely bowled, really well played as well from Klali. You saw that one was coming straight, hitting his wicket. At this point, I'd definitely say that izinto zeMozambique zihamba ngolayini. Managed to sneak in, swing around. They're going for the second one. Absolutely beautiful running from these two young men. Clearly pushing on with Lebona, taking 2 runs from Kamate's over. Absolutely astonishing. Well placed as well. The left-hander definitely knows what he's doing. Uhambisa ngolayini yonke into yakhe. Well played there. But clearly managing this partnership surely is struggling a bit. From 27 balls, they are at 17 runs. That is proving to be quite tricky. It is, however, a T20 match, and at some point they are going to need to start putting on runs, and that is the end of the power play with the Lesotho man at 24 for the loss of 1. This is the tournament, the series between the 3 nations, proudly powered by Batball, together with its broadcasting partners. That is Sport Water streaming for India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, as well as Bangladesh. We also have Pitch Vision YouTube channel streaming for the rest of the world. Wherever you are, get it live, get kicking with us, get to enjoy and let us be a huge part of your day. With cricket, of course, the battle between the 3 teams, only one winner will manage to take the big trophy home. Beautiful line there. Lebona just swinging for it. He might just regret swinging his bat like that for quite this ball. Nicely pulled there. No one is there. Definitely this team wasn't planning on having anyone placed it down there. Absolutely played. Nicely pulled. 4 runs awarded. Yet another one pulled down to square. He tries to go for it. Unfortunately, that one has already crossed the boundary line. 4 runs awarded. Ball glove to the absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bowling from the young man, Charles Manuel. That was nicely tapped on a point. The point that was gone, played away. 4 runs awarded. We are streaming live here at Malkerns Country Club. Coming to you behind the scenes is Mbali Dlamini. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-Nationals T20I series, proudly powered by Bad Ball. Of course, we are coming to you with the broadcast with our partners, SportVot, streaming for India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, as well as Nepal. We do have, of course, Pitch Vision streaming for YouTube, getting it all across the world. That was a wrap up on that over. The young Kamate is coming on to finish off his 4 overs. Let us see what he could possibly get us. That is a nice ball coming straight to João Jorge. Well taken to the chest. It is gone just like that. Yet another weekend has dropped. It is giving wicket special. The young Kamate knows exactly where to place those balls. Mozambique celebrates yet another wicket coming from Kamate's last over. One thing about him, he will give the team wickets, and that is it. That is Tlali walking off. He is not impressed with how that happened. Of course, he was probably hoping to stay on the field. Unfortunately, that is not how it works. And that is Maz Khan coming in for
Yes, that's
Lesotho.
That's your leg. Better. Bowlers left arm over the wicket. 5 balls to come.
That was quite the ball from Kamate. That was missing stump. The previous ball from Kamate. Let us see what he brings. Nicely placed the going for the dip. What an arm! That was quite a return. Just a young plug there to point. Kamate looking to get make on another wicket. Well placed there. Lesotho manages to take yet a single.
That's over.
Hold on, come on, hold on, boss, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, hold on, Matsuri, bye, hold on. Move. Spin. So you don't think about giving him the last ball.
Kamate yet being applauded by his teammates after finishing off his 4 overs, collecting yet 2 wickets. Quite the performance from this young man for Mozambique. The Lesotho men's team is still stuck under 50 after 8 overs. It is going to be quite the interesting match for Mozambique, seeing as to how they're just pinching the Lesotho men's team down. Lorenzo Isaiah Solomon taking his very first over today. That was a beautiful shot, recording the very first 6 runs for the Lesotho men's team. Absolutely beautiful there, beautiful. 6 runs are going to Lebone. Fist bump. What a ball, straight to the stumps, and well played as well by Lebone.
Can I have leg stump? Can I have leg stump?
There's the guy for you. There's the guy for you. Where's the ball now? Good ball. So. Come on, Puto.
Malkerns there settling in quite nicely. That was quite a bounce. Connection of the bat with that ball would have had it flying off this field. There it is. There it is. Flying. Played straight to the covers, and it is gone for a boundary. That is Malkerns recording yet a beautiful boundary for Lesotho. Nice connection once again. Single run taken by the Lesotho men's team, ripping up the over. And that is Lesotho at 51 runs after 9 overs. Quite off to a slow start here. Still have over 100 runs they need to accomplish, trying to catch up to the score they let Mozambique get in. Well punched there, going for straight boundary there. Absolutely lovely and amazing the punch there by Mohamed Malkerns. Stunning shots there. Definitely taking very little time to get settled in here. Lesotho will definitely love to see that. Played to mid wicket. Skipper does seem to be a bit hurt from that ball. Straight to the covers. Once more, it is gone flying off. There it is. Yet another boundary recorded for Malkerns.
right.
Charles Bulele coming in for his over. And that first ball being very promising for yet another wicket for the Mozambican man to collect. It is in the air and it is gone. 6 runs. There it is. Awarded. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful shot to the beautiful shot to the Mohamed Mazkan definitely isn't here to play after facing just a brief 10 balls. He is now at 20 runs, building the partnership between him and Labona at 26 from just 16 balls.
Who you? Yeah. Okay. Ball on the off, boss. Huh? Please, ball on the off side. The boundary that side is short. Eh?
That is yet another wrap up on the very first half of the second innings between the Mozambican man and the Lesotho man. Lesotho man trying to battle it out and get up to 201 runs. That is the only way they can definitely win this match. There it is by the skipper. Definitely introducing some very tight lines there to Mazkan. Having quite the trouble playing those ones. Can only play enough to just defend his own wickets. I think if the skipper would just get it a bit wider, Maz would definitely make much from this over. A bit of complaint today. Looking for a noble call from the umpire. Wide ball umpire standing. Decision reversed there by the umpire. Definitely a noble. Free hit awarded to Mazkan. What could he possibly do with it? The skipper is coming in to the attack. Bowling to Mazkan, and it is hammered. It is gone in the air. Yet another 6 runs awarded. Boundary run from the free hit. Nicely smashed there. Taken off the park. 6 runs, Mazkan. Definitely getting into his groove. 4 runs awarded. Beautiful, beautiful shot they played. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Ooh, that was a tight ball there, nicely bowled by the skipper. Kept Maz swinging his bat. Sort of going in for the second round. It's absolutely beautiful running from those two. And that wraps up the over from this prestigious innings from the skipper. And the Lesotho men have managed to push up to 79 runs after 11 overs for the loss of 2. Absolutely, this partnership is headed somewhere. Partnership between Lebona and Mohamed Maskan, straddling at 43 runs from 24 balls. Building something the absolutely, and that is Jos Bulele bowling that definitely didn't connect as well as he thought it would.
Yes, that's your leg. Yes, that's your leg.
Yeah.
Another 6 runs going on for Maskan. He definitely got behind that ball there, recording yet another 6 runs for the Lesotho men's team. That was definitely nicely played. Dropped! That would have been a massive catch there. Definitely not happy with that one. What a drop there, quite the drop from Mansour. That was quite the drop there. Mozambique would have definitely needed this wicket. Maz has proven to be quite problematic, hitting those boundaries like it's nobody's business. Could he possibly get to it? Running, gets his body on the line. That is absolutely some beautiful fielding there. Astonishing fielding. Nicely done by the Mozambican men. Beautiful fielding there. Young Kamate definitely getting his body on the line. Beautiful. Absolutely astonishing. That is what we call backup. Nicely done. Nicely waited for it. Kamate once again. Great fielding, and that's a wrap up on the 12th over. Placing the Lesotho man at 91 runs after 12 overs for the loss of the first 2 wickets that were taken by the Mozambican men early into the innings. The series is proudly sponsored by Bad Bowl. We are streaming live, of course, broadcasting to you wherever you are. India, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. You can get us from SportVot, and everyone else can join in the stream and watch from Pitch Vision YouTube channel. We are bringing to you the live match of Lesotho versus the Mozambican men. Day number 3, match number 5. Behind the voice behind Azmali Lamini, bringing you the live action happening here at Malkerns Country Club, where the breeze is whizzing and the sun is out, the trees moving. Absolutely beautiful outfield as well. We now have João Jorge coming into the attack after his first 2 overs. He's now coming in. 2 overs, 1 maiden, conceding only 5 runs. Bowling to Moskan, just put that one over him and got himself that single run. What a ball! Quite the uphill there, quite the uphill. Didn't contact as much as he thought it would. White ball signaled by the umpire. Quite the turmoil happening there. We could keep wondering how that could be. That is the Farik wicketkeeper from Mozambique, Tim, wondering how that was a wide ball. Quite balls are there. Flicked down to square leg for a single run. Quite the ball and quite the shot. Pulled it, took it into the depths, recording yet another boundary. That is Moskan, awarded 4 runs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shot there. Moskan running it up at 46 runs now after 24 balls. Astonishingly beautiful, with the partnership between him and Lebona at 34 balls, getting it to 62 runs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, pushes Mozambique, awarding Lesotho 98 runs into the innings. What a ball. Reduced quite the speed there. Had him tricked. Good thinking from the young man, Zhao Zhuozhe. That's the thing about bowling pace in this field. Just getting the batter on the line of the ball, you will have it dancing outside the boundary line. Well connected, just getting it above Zhao Zhuozhe to take that single run. That was a plan, however, to try and rotate strike because that is a wrap up on the over. With the over from Zhao Zhuozhe, the Britons over, getting 8 runs for 0 wickets in this over. 13 overs gone. Lesotho is running at 99 runs for the loss of 2. This is the ECA Ubuntu Tri-Nationals T20I series of 2026, proudly brought to you by Petball. Of course, we are broadcasting live. Catch us on Sport VOD if you are in India, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Of course, for everyone else, you can catch us on YouTube at Picture Vision's YouTube channel. Enjoy! Didn't quite get to it. Pitching just below his bat there. That was a bit wide there. Maz met the connection and giving it, going for the third man shot. That was the boundary. Yet another boundary coming for Malkerns, pushing him up to 51 runs just from 28. Quite dangerous there, fishing for a wide ball. Did, however, get him to half a century. Getting it to get a bit wider, going down to fine, deep fine, and it is gone for yet another boundary. 4 runs. Farik stretching his hands out there, asking about the skipper's bowling line. Ding Tani, my guy, what's going on? It is in the air. Zhao Zhuozhe trying to get fast under it. Tough one. He managed to get quite below it, unfortunately losing it, dropping the catch. It was, however, good and nice for him to get and try and catch that. It's definitely a much necessary wicket for Mozambique, seeing as to how Malkerns is pushing up on the score. He just got above half a century. That one didn't quite find connection, is a bit higher there. Ooh. That was almost a ripper. That is a wrap up on a 14th over. The Lesotho men are running at 109 runs, requiring only just 92 runs from 36 balls. It's going to quite be the match. At this point, they definitely need a miracle to try and catch up like that. This was the ECA Tri-Nationals T20I series of 2026, proudly brought to you and powered by Bedball, partnering of course with the broadcasting channels, and that is Sport Vota for our countries like India, Nepal, Bangladesh, as well as Sri Lanka, and outside we are streaming on YouTube, catches on Pitch Vision. For your live streams, this is the second innings of the first match today. The Lesotho men are battling it out with the Mozambican men. Lesotho won the toss and elected to bowl first.
You take it over, boss. The boy, by going. Sure. Vamos lá, passarinho!
Quite the uphill there. That is Joss Bulele coming into the attack, bowling to Lebona, who has now tried pushing up to 34 runs from 31 balls. That was nicely stopped there. Coming in for the second run, not quite the return that would have anticipated. Nice running in between the wickets between the two players. Pulled to mid wicket, nicely taken. Pulled, it's in the air. That is definitely left the pitch going for boundary. Lebona recording yet his second 6 runs straight, taking it off the pitch. Pulled that once again straight down, and that was misfolded. Quite the error there. Gone for 4 runs. That is Lebona just as building up his momentum. The running at 46 runs from 35 balls, pushing for half a century as well. And that is it from the partnership between Lebona and Mohamed Malkerns at 85 from 48 balls, definitely pushing the score there. Eswatini Cricket Association has proudly brought the series about bringing together the 3 nations to come and play a full week of fun-filled cricket players showing off their skills, showing off of their talent. This couldn't have been possible, of course, without the huge assistance and empowering by the Bad Bull,
Better. Bowlers right arm
who have managed to bring
supposed to come.
all those three nations together. Of course, we are streaming with our broadcasting partners, Spotwater for India, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. We do have a Pitch Vision YouTube channel streaming for everyone back at home, wherever you are. I want you to know, good to say Sugile. And that was pulled and that was gone. Yet another beautiful 6 runs awarded to Malkerns. Mohammed Malkerns definitely pushing it up. Absolutely beautiful 6 runs. The young Emerson with trying with Galaga. Pulls it once again, nicely played. That is gone, plucked out of this field. 4 runs awarded once again to Mozambique for the Lesotho men. Could he just be looking yet to create maybe yet another century that would be in the tournament? That is gone. Slipped right only his foot. That is George trying to put a stop to it. But no, Mohammed Malkerns is quite on the roll here, getting himself yet another boundary. Played a straight gun. He might just definitely be pushing up for that century with only 29 balls away. 29 runs away from that century. Pulled once again down. Managed to get a nice stop there. Single run taken from this duo. And this duo has now managed to get to 100 only from 52 balls. Absolutely lovely stuff. Impeccable, of course. Thus, as Mohammed Khan and Lebone taking on the strike. That was quite the pull there from Lebone. Fortunately, it was taken straight into the keeper's gloves. Yet another huge swing from Lebone. It might just be that the young Emerson has managed to get to the right line to bowl to Lebone, and that wraps up the over. 16 overs gone. Lesotho is at 136 runs after losing only just 2 wickets in the early stages of the innings. Charles Manuel. Bit of a conversation there with the skipper. Pammeled it just above covers. Trying Trying to go for the second run there. No, nicely taken. That didn't get quite the connection he was hoping for. Absolutely nice fielding the going down to fine. Outfield refuses. The connection wasn't just as tight. Nicely taken. The quite the moves there from Laurencio. It's in the air. Going for the second run. Is it possible? Could it be the one? Quite the uphill. The umpire not giving it quite the work. The workout put on by those two players from Mozambique. Quite the running. Risky, but worth it. Hamilled right on top of him, played straight. That is well taken. Mozambique seems to be back in the action, fielding, not allowing anything else go to the boundary like that. Might just be planning on restricting Malkerns from getting to the boundary that he had been looking to be approaching. Now stuck at 78 runs from 40 balls, Malkerns. And Lebona just 3 runs away from his own half a century. Could he possibly get there, or Mozambique will say no? It is in the air. Yet another single run taken.
Watch.
Wrapping up on the 17th over. We have just ended the partnership between those two players. From 60 balls, they've managed to get up to 108 runs. Quite the partnership we are seeing into this tournament. I don't think we've had partnerships sticking it out like this since the series started. The series has been powered by Bad Bull, putting in the effort, putting in the power, and all the behind the scenes preparations into the series, getting those 3 nations to come together. We will be seeing the battle of Eswatini against Lesotho men's team in the afternoon. Please do tune in to enjoy yet again another thrilling session. Emerson. That was pummeled. Gone played down to fine leg. 4 runs and he manages just like that. Lebona gets up to 52 runs from facing 41 balls into the match. on the leg side, taking it. Doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they keep on coming. Mohamed Maskan probably going to swing hard for this one as well. There it is, panel that, it's gone, flying off yet another boundary. 6 runs awarded, played offside, and it is gone. There is Mohamed Maskan taking yet another 6 runs of boundary. Ooh. That was a hard miss from Emerson, bowling it to Mohamed Maskan. There it is, let's go again. Yet another power being put behind that ball, recording yet another boundary, recording yet another 6 runs. Powerful stuff from Maskandi. Another one, and it is gone. It flies off once more. It is gone for days. This guy definitely didn't come here to play. He is definitely placing everything, hammering it out of this world. It is gone for days. That is Mohamed Maskan getting yet another boundary. 6 runs awarded.
Yeah. Good job. Come on, I have come on. Dead man.
This match is proving to be taking yet a different turn. We're witnessing quite the turmoil here. It is happening. It is going down here live at Malkerns Country Club. The voice behind your broadcast is Lamini from the Eswatini Cricket Association, delivering the nice and beautiful, exciting, thrilling match we are watching now. This is the Lesotho men's team versus the Mozambique team. George taking it, and it is gone. That is gone to fine. Unfortunately, it seems that the outfield refuses to get that ball into the boundary line. Quite the running there from these 2 men. With only just 32 runs are required from 11 balls. There it is, played straight. Could they keep it tight? Going for the first one, and they're going to come back. Decide not to. Mozambique definitely keeping it tight. This is now towards the end of this match. It's quite an interesting match we've been waiting for the entire tournament, where things are actually getting tight. Could those 2 could the strong partnership behind Mohammed and the Bona get Lesotho their very first win today? Panel, it is gone, it is in the air. Good, well taken, well deserved, got under it. Definitely a beautiful, nice wicket taken there, from George's ball. Mohammed Mozambique will decide to live before he gets to his century. Loud cheers, loud claps are coming from the dugout, of course. That is Mozambique living the field at 96 runs. That was absolutely a beautiful catch. Beautiful catch there. Astonishingly well. Sweet stuff. Beautiful catch there taken by Vieira. Tembo. Bowled by Joao. Absolutely beautiful. This is the definite wicket. Lesotho hates to see go. They had quite the partnership they had built up with Lebona. Unfortunately, this is it. What could possibly come from the remaining 9 balls, with Lesotho requiring just 31 runs. Nicely bowled there. Just above Joao. Will they manage to come back for the second one? Staying in. Just a nice tap, keeping it tight, telling him, no, calm down, my guy. No hard returns, no what. Mozambique has definitely made sure to try and keep this game tight as possible as they could. And that was the wrap up on the 19th over. With only just the last over left, what could possibly come off it? What could Lesotho be possibly bringing? And could it possibly change the entire course of the game? Lebona has seen just about every bowler Lesotho Mozambique has presented, with the target being 201 runs. The Lesotho men are still trailing behind with just 29 balls required from the very last 6 balls from this match. Tried to get that one before it touched the ground. Unfortunately, he might just have risked himself yet an injury there, proving to be quite the tight match here. The skipper taking on the very last 5 balls. Tried yet a fancy shot there, Unfortunately, you missed that one. Didn't quite, the trajectory of the ball didn't quite get on his bat as much as you would have hoped. Trying something fancy here. That was quite the attempt to try and stop that ball there. Unfortunately, with the quick outfield, you slide and you just go all quick the way now. That was 4 runs recorded. Nicely connected there, unfortunately, straight to point to a field there. Yet a beautiful stop, yet another beautiful stop from the skipper. Last ball into the innings. That one is flying straight and it is gone. Taken. Nice stop there by George and nicely returned. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of the very first match between Lesotho and Mozambique. Here today, live at Malkerns. We have seen quite the thrill. We've seen quite the thrill between these two teams here, presenting not only some amazing show of skills, but also teammates and partnership as well. Beautiful, beautiful stuff to see. We have seen Farik rising up to the challenge for Mozambique, building up on, plugging on some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shows of cricket, as well as having Mohamed Maskan be the best batter from this tournament, recording a very beautiful score of 96, only 4 runs away from a century. Do join us after this morning match. After lunch, we'll be having Eswatini battling off with Mozambique, with the Lesotho men's team. Day number 5. Day number 3, match number 5. We have yet experienced a beautiful match, the battle between the Lesotho men's team and the Mozambique men's team. Beautiful morning match. Here we've experienced quite the turmoil towards the end of the match. I'd like to have the 2 captains from the battling teams to join me on here. We've witnessed the match with Mozambique taking on the win with 22 runs. Can I please have the captain join me? Skipper. It was quite the match, eh?
A fun one.
A fun one, of course. It got a bit tighter there towards the end of the innings. What was going on in your mind as a leader, seeing the partnership between Lebona and Maz, of course?
That was a good partnership. I actually thought we were winning this one. I'm sure they were shaking.
That was definitely tighten up, ne?
That was a good batting from them.
Good batting, of course, from Maz, and the partnership was quite beautiful. Had scored up plus 100 runs there. Almost, ne? Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. We are hoping on to the next match. Following on, what would you possibly be changing, moving on from this experience?
I think I'll try doing different. Like I won't be bowling first this time around.
Okay.
Because I see my guys can bat. So
Okay. Quite the pick up there. Once again, it was a beautiful, lovely match to see you guys pulling up like that. Thank you so much. Augustino. My guy, we're just here to play. How was that match going for you?
Yeah, hey. First of all, I want to say well played for Lesotho team. I think they play very well. They show us a very cricket game. And congratulations to Mozambique team. I think we played well in times of batting, deal with the pressure. Yeah, that's all for us. It's a good win for us. Always looking for the next game. That's all.
Of course, beautiful words there from the captain. Congratulations on the win once again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before I call up Zenzele Mazibuko to help me present the player of the match, I'd like just to get a round of applause to Maz Mohammed Maz Khan there for Lesotho, pushing up the Lesotho team. 96 runs, only 4 runs away from a century. Hopefully you'll get better luck next time. Mr. Zenzele, sir, please come join me as I announce the player of the match today, the fantastic wicket-keeper of the Mozambican team, Sir Farik, with 78 runs, 9 fours and collecting. Farik, quite the batting there today. What happened? You decided to step up and show your team that you can very much do this.
Yeah, I had to, because there are a lot of wickets falling early, so I had to bat through.
Definitely quite the leadership skills there and taking on the roles. So you are going home now, coming back for the following games on Saturday. What is your game plan moving on?
Just the same thing I did today, but improve more.
All right, congratulations, my guy. Thank you so much. And that was day number 3, match number 5, bringing to you it live. Ismail Lamini here at Malkerns Country Club, presenting to you the ECA Ubuntu Tri-Nationals T20I series of 2026, proudly powered by Betball, of course, with its broadcasting partners, SportVot, streaming for countries in India, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, as well as Pitch Vision, YouTube. Do join us at home. We will be having the afternoon match against the Lesotho teams and Eswatini team in the afternoon. Thank you.